Hello, I'm Matt and welcome to Badger Workshop. I moved into the house autumn last year and I've not mowed the lawn yet, so it really needs doing. One of the things holding me back is I don't have a compost heap to put the cuttings, so I thought I'd better get one made and then I've got no more excuses. I wanted to make it out of treated wood, and after a bit of research I found the cheapest way to buy it would actually be to use decking boards. I guess they're such a common product, they're really competitively priced. The ones I got were 3 meters long, so I've cut them down to 99 centimeter lengths, and then laying them out with the offcuts in between to space them. I can then measure that and cut some treated 2x3s to that length. So I'm going to start putting it together by getting 2 sides screwed together. So I lay out a couple of 2x3s, then I can screw a decking board onto the bottom, making sure it's all on square. I'm using decking screws, strangely enough. With the first one in place, I take some of the little offcut scraps, place them on top, and then I can get the next board into place. I just keep working my way up to the top, and this is going to be 6 boards tall. And I do this 2 times, as these are going to be the 2 sides of the compost heap. No, not heap. Heap would be if I just threw everything on the floor. This is going to be a compost bin. When this is all done, I flip it over and I want to install another bit of 2x3. I want this to be offset from the first one by the width of a bit of decking board, as I want boards to be able to slide in and out of this groove. As I want them to be able to slide freely, I just get the square and put it in there as a packer, and then I can get this bit of 2x3 clamped in place. I can then get the whole thing flipped back over and get some more screws driven down into it. As you can see, the grass really needs a cut, and this is one of the limitations of the workshop. I can't put anything together this big in it. This bin's going to be about 1 meter square, so I move all the bits down to the patio, which is reasonably flat, and then I can keep putting it together. So the 2 sides are just going to be joined together in exactly the same way. Some decking boards with spacers screwed on, working my way up to the top. This is one of these times where an extra pair of hands to be able to hold everything would be handy. But I got the board on the bottom, and then I got one on the top, and then I realised I was being stupid and it'd be so much easier if I flipped the whole thing up, and then I'm not fighting gravity. When I got the 3 sides put together, I just check the whole thing square, and then I measure the gap between the 2 grooves. Now I can cut some more decking boards down to fit into this gap. They slide down in this gap nice and easily, and the bottom one I'm going to screw in place just to keep the whole thing rigid. My idea is I can keep adding boards to the slot as the bin fills up, and then when it comes time to emptying it, I can pull the slats out and should be able to shovel the compost out pretty easily. So to start with, I'm going to add a couple more slats. Then I waited a couple more days for the sun to come out and the lawn to dry off, and then I could cut it for the first time. So that's it all done. Thanks for watching, thanks to my Patreons, and please subscribe for more videos.